Hello out there again. This is part two of my video blog about carpal tunnel syndrome, the surgery and my recovery. So I made a couple notes here about some things I was going to discuss this time that maybe I didn't address the first video. First of all, this is day two after my surgery. So this is Wednesday, December 3rd, and the surgery was December 1st. Now, the first thing I'm going to go over quickly is the type of surgery that I had. So, from what I understand, there's two types of surgery for this. There is endoscopic type, and what they do there is make a small incision that runs horizontally across your wrist, kind of like this way, that they stick a scope in there and make the surgery that way. That's called endoscopic. And then there's the other type, which is called open carpal tunnel syndrome. And what they do there is they make an incision basically somewhere around there in your wrist and go in and make their surgeries from that point. So I did take the open surgery for this, and I can't talk a lot about the endoscopic type of surgery because I didn't have it. So I know people who have had the endoscopic surgery, um, and they've reported great things about it. And I know also people who've had the open style that I've had, and they also reported great things. Um, there's going to be pros and cons to any type of surgery that you decide to take. But in general, both surgeries are safe, very low risk of complications, um, and high chance of success for both types of surgery. Um, and in general, after 6 weeks, regardless of which one you choose, you're going to be essentially in the same condition. Um, so make sure you talk to your doctor, about the type of surgery that you're choosing or would like to do, and have him go over with you the pros and cons of each type of surgery there. Um, on my first video, I did play the guitar a little bit, just to show you what it was like and the experience I was having the day after the surgery with the guitar. That may seem alarming to some folks, why would he play guitar so soon? And my doctor had told me that playing the guitar was going to be perfectly fine, and he also thought it'd be a great therapy. We agreed that we don't want to keep the fingers too stiff and too unused. So go ahead and use your hand and your fingers. The one restriction he told me, like I mentioned in the first video, was not to grab or hold anything that's heavier than a gallon of milk. And playing the guitar was great therapy. Typing, I'm able to type, I'm able to write somewhat. Of course, I'm right-handed, so and I do have some limited use of this hand, which is my left hand that I had the surgery on. In any case, again, listen to your doctor. Your situation may be different. He may want you to lay off certain activities longer, or even shorter periods for your particular case. So best to discuss that with your doctor, whatever type of work you do or however you use your hands. If you had questions about, is it too soon or to use your hands in those ways. And I think just use common sense too. So for me, when I was playing the guitar on the first video, or really any activity I'm using with my left hand, if you experience pain, and then it makes sense to stop, and we don't want to have a setback or create any condition in the hand that requires a longer healing time. So I'm playing the guitar, but very gingerly, very lightly, mostly just to see what my fingers can do, but I'm not attempting anything advanced or difficult, um, staying with very simple types of uses for the hand here on the left hand on the guitar. And I was going to talk a little bit about the bandage. So obviously they put a bandage on your hand after the surgery. Now, luckily I am having that bandage removed tomorrow. I don't need to go in to, they just simply said go ahead and take it off on Thursday. So that would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days after the surgery is when they told me to go ahead and take off that bandage and then simply use a band-aid to cover whatever wound is there. And then 2 weeks after my surgery, I go in and meet with the doctor and have a post-operation follow-up doctor's visit. I'm definitely looking forward to removing this bandage. Uh, yeah, it makes it difficult to do some things like taking a shower, for example, so you need to wrap it up in some kind of plastic bag and tape it up and everything. Make sure you keep it dry. Not too difficult, just something you have to be aware of. And as far as recovery, I actually feel better today. Uh, Yesterday, a little tricky day as far as how I felt. I just was sort of going in and out of waves of, I felt good at times, and then at other times I felt like I needed to rest and lay down. Sometimes some queasiness in the stomach. I mean, that could be from the medication. But those symptoms are a little less today, and the pain is a little less today, and those are all great signs. So any kind of um, type of positive recovery news is always good. So that's my update. I'll probably try to do another video tomorrow after I remove this bandage. Um, I'll try to, you know, keep it clean and everything, and as far as that video goes, and not overexpose my wound or anything like that. Um, and thanks for watching this, and take care.